total segregation of the funds. The funds, the deposit, the savings that we have on the Mualim side is totally segregated from what we used to have traditionally in the SACCO. If there's no separation, there's no Islamic banking. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. I don't want my shilling to be used in lending on interest. That's why we separate. They share the roof, but different rooms. The doors are locked, different managers. We have the Islamic team looking after the deposit and savings, plus the Sharia board. We have the rest of the team looking at the other one. There's total separation. And there's another critical one. There must be protection of member savings and funds. Why is that important? There are some Islamic contracts such as Mudaraba, why we take and invest your money. Sharia says in Mudaraba, if you make loss, we share the loss with the customer. But now, there's that tendency that people become frivolous with other people's deposits. So we protect that money. How we invest in Sharia contracts that also protects. These Sharia contracts are many, they're in hundreds. And Sheikh Abdurrahman Guhad touched on it. I wanted him to proceed a little bit, but he said that on issues of mu'amala, or issues that is not ibadah, we have a freedom. The freedom means there are so many contracts, Sharia, that we can use. So from those many contracts, we say which one protects the member, which one protects the SACCO. They are all halal. From the many halal, we pick the halal that is good for everyone. Sometimes the customer or a member can come and say, I want this contract. However, for us, the mandate on us, number one is, first, be Sharia compliant. Second, protect your money. And I talk about that. I don't really want to mention products in detail. I have an overview. When you talk about products, you know what those who sell maybe wanasikia lotion. Watu wa kama hotel wakisema product wanasikia wanakumbuka Arosto. But in a bank, when you talk of products, these are the normal accounts, the loans that you give. Those are products and services that you offer. The first rule of a product is solve the customer or the member need. And to do that, look at all the needs that people have, from working capital to past facilities, to if you want to take over loan from another non-Islamic institution, if you want to construct a house, all those things, we look at the need and say, within these needs, can we make with a product that will serve the members? That's rule number one. And all those products are there in a Sharia compliant manner, including fixed deposit. You know, fixed deposit is just that you are giving us the money, become your wakil. We invest that money on your behalf. Whatever we earn from the money, come and share profit with you. Similarly, on the account side, do we protect your money not to mix with the other money, which we've done? Secondly, is your money safe? It is safe. And then now, most of our accounts are on Wadi'a. You give us the money on safety, we keep it for you, you can come. Generally, that's how we've done everything. But now for this product to be Islamic, for instance, if you've come for your personal, you just have a need, you want to buy a refrigerator, for that product to be what Islamic, there has to be an underlying Sharia contract. And in this circle, we come up with Rabaha, Isa, and Tawak. Those are the contracts we are using currently. Diminishing partnership, co-own an asset, Murabaha, we buy and sell liquid cash. So the product really urges members to talk to the official near you and start getting the services today. We are Muslims. And Abdurrahman and his it and said that all the wealth belongs to Allah. Lillahi ma fi samawat, wa ma fil ard, wa ma bainahuma, wa ma tahta thara. Meaning, to Allah belongs whatever is in heaven, whatever is on, whatever is in between an earth, and whatever is beneath the earth. So whatever you earn, how do you earn your wealth and how do you use it? That's why we here as gatekeepers, as the Sharia Advisory Committee, we are the eyes and ears of the population that wants to use this product services. The product is for everyone. Muslim or not. But for Muslims, it's a religious question. How are you, where are you? Are you using your money to add you problems or to earn your ajr? When you're in the mosque praying tahajjud at night and your money is seated somewhere earning riba, you're adding an ajr here, your money is inafanya minus 10 on the other side. So put your money where it helps you. Don't put your money where it brings you more problems. And wait, make your mizan on the left-hand side heavy. That's all from us. Thank you very much, and over to you, MC.
Shukran Jazila, Prof, for that piece of guidance. The next stage now is to invite our captain, a very hard-working captain who makes sure this team scores all the goals in this world. Karibu sana, Bwana CEO, Mr. Kenneth Odhiambo. Please address the team.
Thank you, Sami. Good morning, all of you. Before I speak, I want to introduce my colleagues here present. I think they can be upstanding so that we also save time. Yeah, there are quite a number, so I'll also move fast because I was to give them a mic, probably will take another 20-30 minutes. On my extreme left, Andrew Kabana is our head of data and business innovation. We have Paul Ondu, who is the head of portfolio, OSA. We have Elisha Pan, who is the branch manager of Tomboya branch in town. We have Julius Chichi, who is the head of debt management. We have Stephen Saini, who is in charge of sustainability. He's also a learned friend. I don't know how old he has get learned. Osero Paul actually is also a manager in operations. We have Shem, who is also regional manager in Nairobi environment. We have the lady Greg and Gladys, our manager at TSC branch. We have Bernard Mwe, charge of risk, the gentleman retiring education, head of corporate operations. We have William here. He's a project was, I don't know how many months ago. Little did he know that we're retiring here. He went to the banking sector, but only found that Mualim is better. So he came back. So he's now the manager in charge of data protection. We have Joshua, information assets. We have Patrick, procurement. We have David Onyancha, administration. We have Arthur Mbugwa right behind. Arthur is our head of internal audit. James Uganda, assistant manager marketing. We have Zipporah Mwenda, senior marketing officer. We have Rita. As I call your name, you raise your hand. Rita is our manager, in charge of marketing. I come to, who else is here? Oh yeah, Martha. You know, I was always Martha Dugu is our head of customer experience. Alex was our head of operations. We have Pamela, is a manager of marketing and HR. I'm already giving another name. Then we have Said. Said actually is yet to, but he's the one who's going to head our Sharia compliant portfolio. So we expect him to come in and put a lot of fire in this Mualim thing. Then to him is Razak. Razak, we also got him in as a senior credit officer in that department. Razak is also a lawyer. And apparently when we were interviewing him, the reason why we picked him was that he was understanding more side of Islamic banking. And he said probably in terms of policies and all that, we have the right person. We have Brenda Kiberenge. Brenda is our head of legal and the corporate secretary. We have Christine. Christine is our head of credit. Then we have Finley, who is the head of portfolio MSP. Then I am lastly here, Henry is our head of IT. I think I've introduced everyone in the room. And Sami, I was forgetting the MC. Maybe because he's coming all the way. But Sami Kibasi is our regional manager in charge of coastal side and all that. And actually, as we are also thinking about this Mualim thing, Sami has been also in Islamic banking. So you can see we have a good team that can drive the agenda of this Sharia compliant and Islamic banking. So in the interest of time, the chief guest, Chief Kadi, the chair of the board members here present as supervisory committee members, the invited guests and colleagues, good morning. Assalam Allah. Assalam what? That's one. Yeah, thank you very much. I think today marks a very important moment for us as Mualim National. I mean, it was already stated there before that being the biggest circle in Kenya and basically Africa, we needed to do something special. And one of the things that our members have been asking us is that what of those members who are Muslims who not probably want to participate in those interest and dividends and probably even the kind of products that we are offering are not committed to their beliefs in terms of what should happen. Actually today I've learned a lot when Sheikh there was talking, and the issue here is about the ethical finance. And I think that is the basis upon which we'll write this product. And Prof has also stated it very clearly that the accounts must be demarcated. So I hope my colleagues are listening, even including the bank account. Not only the ledger account, the bank account of this product must be separate as a ledger. What we will do, the only advantage that we get as an institution is when we consolidate the financials in terms of reporting. So I think that is something that we need to take into account. The launch reflects a deep commitment to our inclusive finance approach. In one of our ESG agenda and initiative, we are pursuing the elements of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So in one of our thoughts, we say that how can we be more inclusive so that we cover the wider population, and of course offer financial services that resonates with each people's beliefs. So that's how we came with this idea, and we said, how can we probably bear it better so that it's also become more appealing, not only appealing, but also fit for purpose in terms of our expectation. That's why we brought those professionals there. Because if you ask me personally, I would have very little knowledge about Islamic finance, something I learned in Alliance for Financial Inclusion. But there are people who understand that element and they know exactly what needs to be done. So that's why we brought in that team. But the underlying reason is that we must be more inclusive as a circle, because we're a national circle. We have presence all over 47 countries. And most of our members, actually, some of our members are just saving and they're not getting dividends. And you say, how can we also open them, for them, a door whereby they can save and earn something in line with their beliefs in terms of religion. Of course, Mualim also gives us a path to serve members who prefer Sharia compliance. But we are also advised by the council here that is not only specific to its Muslim community. Even me personally, if I feel that I want to access that product, then I should be able to jump in. So Prof, as we roll out this, I think I'll be one of the most pioneers to start this project. Probably I'll have two sets of accounts, the normal account and the other one. And probably along the way, I may be convinced to move more towards Sharia compliance because of some of the beliefs in terms of being more ethical. Our goal is very simple, of course. But again, as we look at the pillar of financial inclusivity, we are trying to see how we incorporate all groups in terms of their interests, including even the youth. And one of the things that we're seeing even in our conventional finance that we offer is that the youth have not understood the benefits of the circle more. So that's also one of our agenda. After Mualim, we want to go more to the youth segment of the population. and tell them exactly what is it that they may want to see differently from what we are offering, so that we bring in a diverse culture and belief in terms of what we offer. We recognize that the landscape of the Kenya financial services is very complex. Most of us understand in the conventional environment, the fight is about profits, but not people. So for us, as we look at that, basically, we don't want to go the profits way, we want to actually go the people way. Because basically what we look at is what we offer must resonate with the people, the members that we serve. And that is the first thing that we have to look at. That the members themselves must be happy in terms of what they get before we look at the profit. So as we launch these products, I want to thank sincerely my colleagues first and foremost. I think there are two colleagues of mine which were mentioned here by Sheikh Saleh, Christine and Brenda. They have been on this project like it is their own. And even other management, ESCOM and management, who also have been supporting them in this journey, because it's not something that we started the other day. The regulator did make this approval almost 7 months ago. But we said, can we work in a way that we don't actually fall in the patent traps of the regulator? So even as we speak now, this product will be regulated by SASRA. And of course, the other day I was asking the SASRA CEO, do you have enough capacity to regulate Sharia compliance? That they say they are building that capacity. But even as they build that capacity internally, we will also seek to build internal capacity to manage this product much better than what we do. And that's why in terms of even segregation of those records, in terms of the ledger and even the bank account, so that we have a clear view in terms of how those funds are used within the context of the Sharia and Islamic banking. As we move from the usual term, we call it riba in our side, to hammer, that is now on the other side that we're talking about. We must play consistently to the aspirations of what we offer and what value we do create. And that is what separates us from the other people. That we look at what creates value to our members and what is more important in terms of how they feel based on what we offer. So I did mention that as we move this journey in terms of our corporate strategy and in terms of what we see in the future, the institution must be more diverse, must be more inclusive, must be more equitable. And that's where we will attract those segments of population, including the youth. And as we look at our ESG journey, I have also mentioned that you will see all those pillars well defined in terms of the composition of our governance structure, so that we become more inclusive and grow this institution much better. So as I close, may those of us who are part of this, my colleagues, everyone who has come, may Allah who started this good work in you, please bring it to fruition. Thank you very much and good morning. At this juncture, allow me to invite the board chair, the national chair of the circle, Mr. Joel Gashari. You realize that we were told that me and chairman, we have to be this way. And so we have to, not sometimes you can be a senior, the chairman, but you're told that you follow instructions, and we did.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. I want to first take this opportunity to thank all of you for accepting to our invitation. Today I'm one of the happiest person in Mualim National that we started a journey close to over a year ago, and we are culminating to this lounge today. It is usually said that life begins at what? Life begins at what? 40. So we say it is 40. But for Mualim National, life has begun at 50. We celebrated our 50th anniversary last year, but if you look at what has happened in this institution for the last 1 year, from October last year, it is quite enormous. We are closing the year in style through the launch of this product. This is an innovative idea that we conceptualized. We were advised on the process of coming up with this product, and we are here. And we thank all the people that have played their role, the Sharia Advisory Council, the management team, as well as the board members. Before I give my remarks, allow me to invite my colleague directors together with the supervisory committee. You can see now in the annual general delegates meeting, we have now a third governance structure which we have included in the ADM. We will be having a report from the Sharia Advisory Council. Then we have another one from the supervisory committee before the board gives its report to the owners who are the delegates. So, colleague directors, supervisory board, kindly come forward. You can attest that my team, even they are quite smart. They've risen to the occasion, isn't it? Kindly give them a clap. I will allow them to introduce themselves. You are aware that these are leaders, and for leaders, you do not introduce them. You allow them to say their name, as well as where they serve in this Mualim National. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam. My name is Anthony Kariuki. I'm a board member. I serve in EBD, that is Education Business Development Committee. I'm also in audit this committee. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, my name is Roslyn Ochen. I serve in two committees, that is HR committee and audit committee, where I also serve as the chair. And I'm also the chair of Mualim Asset Management. Karibuni sana.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Emmanuel Auma. I serve in the HRC committee and audit and risk committee. Asanteni sana.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Douglas Matagaro. I'm a board member. I serve in the Finance and Credit Committee, and at the same time, I also serve in the Education Development Committee, which is in charge with today's event. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Mwagi Samro is my name, the chair of Supervisory Board. And I want to say that I'm also very happy today that we have a new product. And I think the chair and the board is high time we think of opening a branch in Northeastern so that we can have our members there. Thank you.
Salamu alaikum. Habari zenu. Jina langu ni Philip Manzo. Nina serve kwa komiti ya supervisory kama katibu, kama secretary to the supervisory committee. Karibuni sana.
Good morning all. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, my name is James Boyega. I serve in the supervisory committee as a member. Karibuni sana.
Thank you. A clap.
Wapigie makofi wanapokaa tafadhali. These are my remarks. To the chief guest, the chief Kavi, Mr. Hassan Omar, the Board of Directors, management, and staff, distinguished guests, invited members, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That is Arabic. Thank you. It is with immense pride, great humility, gratitude, and a deep sense of commitment that I stand before you today, welcoming you all to this launch of Mualim National DT SACCO Sharia compliant window. This is a defining moment in the 50th history of Mualim National, of not just launching a product, but inaugurating a philosophy of financial inclusivity and ethical empowerment. This moment is not only a celebration of a new product, but a reaffirmation of who we are as an institution. A SACCO that listens, innovates, and grows with its members as per our mission to empower every member to achieve their dreams. We have listened intently to recent years to the voices within our growing Mwalimu family that seeks financial solutions aligned with faith and ethical principles. Thus, we must cater to the diverse needs and beliefs that define our membership to truly live to our promise of being a SACCO for all, and today, we proudly open that door for them. When the idea of Mualim was first proposed, we saw it as an opportunity to live out of our founding values, service, trust, and inclusivity. We understood that many of our members wish to save and invest in ways that align with their faith. Mualim fairness, and social responsibility. Our vision is that Mualim will become a beacon of ethical financing in Kenya and beyond, demonstrating that financial success and spiritual integrity can thrive together. We have established a dedicated Sharia advisory board or committee comprising distinguished scholars of Islamic commercial law to oversee every aspect of the Sharia compliant window operation. The board will ensure that all our products, from benefits to investment and financial models, are fully compliant and transparent and structurally sound. To my colleague directors, our management team, our staff, Sharia scholars, as well as all the partners, allow me to thank you for your tireless effort in making this vision a reality. To our members who have patiently waited for this moment, I say this initiative is yours. It was built with your trust, your needs, and your future in mind. May Allah bless Mualim National, and bless our collective journey towards prosperity rooted in justice and faith. Shukran, and I thank you, all of you, for being part of this milestone. Thank you very much. Thank you. I've been guided that we can now proceed to welcome the Chief Qadi, Mr. Hassan Omar. This is your chance to address our invited guest. We can give him, welcome him with a clap. Thank you very much.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My machine is not as strong as the one of the chairman. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وبعد. Our chairman, the CEO, members of the board, walimu ambao wako hapa, members of the Sharia supervisory board, sheikhs, my editor, Dr. Ahmad, Dr. Dawood, my brother Dr. Ahmed, Sheikh Abdurrahman Guhad, Imam, walimu ambao wako hapa, si walimu wote, ama si walimu? Wengine si walimu, sio? That's great. I think today is a great day for us, generally as a nation. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, distinguished guests, members of the board of Mualim Sharia, management and staff, our esteemed members, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Once again, it is indeed a great honor and privilege to join you this morning for the official launch of the Mualim Sharia. Is it Mualim? Mualim Sharia client window of the Mualim National Deposit Taking Circle. I take this opportunity to extend my warmest congratulations and commendations to the board and management of Mualim Sharia for this visionary and inclusive initiative. By establishing this Sharia compliance service, we have demonstrated true inclusivity and respect for diversity, values that are at the very heart of our Constitution of Kenya 2010, specifically Article 10, enshrines the principles of fairness, equity, and social justice, and this initiative embodies these principles in practice. Congratulations. You have recognized the financial needs and faith-based sensitivities of your Muslim members and have ensured that they too can save, invest, and benefit from SACCO services without compromising their religious values. That is indeed justice, fairness, and equality in action. Chairman, I was looking around when you were introducing your people. I rarely saw Muslims. Inclusivity you need still. Chairman, I look around, the Muslims, of course now in appearance we are Muslims today, but in real sense, you need to look into that. Thank you. Empower the Sharia, please, that is my request that, however, the success of this noble initiative will depend not only on its launch, but on its sustainability. Many have tried and failed, for your information. It's not that easy. It needs a lot of commitment. I therefore urge the board of Mualim Sharia to support this window with the requisite resources, be it financial, human, and institutional. Today we have only 2 staff, isn't it? Isn't it? Only 2 at the beginning. We need more. We need to do more. Thank you. Empower the Sharia Supervisory Board, the management team, and all officers working under this window. Ensure they are well trained. It's not enough because this is an emulating, keep on progressive process. So we need to always get first-hand information, knowledge on this. Therefore, ensure they are well trained, well supported, and well integrated within the wider SACCO structure. Let the Mualim window not be a symbolic gesture only, but a fully functional and growing component of your SACCO operations. To my brothers and sisters in the Muslim community, I wish to emphasize, this is our platform. When a Sharia compliant service becomes available to you, it becomes not only permissible, but preferable for Muslims to engage with it. Let us therefore support this initiative wholeheartedly. Let us enroll en masse, save through it, invest through it, and make it a model of our success. The stronger this window grows, the more it will encourage other institutions to follow suit, creating greater access to ethical and faith-aligned financial services across our country. As we celebrate this milestone, it is also important to recognize that the growth of Islamic financial services, including the banking sector, SACCOs, and insurance, that is takaful, poses both opportunities and also challenges for our regulators and also policymakers. It calls, therefore, upon the government, the SASRA, the central bank, the CMA, that is Capital Market Authority, and other relevant regulators to establish robust and clear regulatory frameworks that guide this rapidly expanding sector. The future of finance in Kenya must be inclusive of Sharia compliant systems, and the time to act is now. In the same breath, our institutions of higher learning, the universities, colleges, and professional training centers must respond to this growth. We need programs that impart the necessary knowledge and skills for Sharia-compliant financial services. Our judiciary and legal fraternity must also prepare to handle disputes that arise in this specialized area. This is an area of the gap that really we have. We need to address it very seriously. And that's now where we come in, the stakeholders, to train our judges, even the lawyers, equally, because we need them. Therefore, Sharia principles, contractual forms, our judiciary and legal fraternity must also prepare to handle disputes that arise in this specialized area. Islamic financial law requires nuanced understanding of Sharia principles, contractual forms, and ethics altogether. Similarly, accountants, auditors, financial analysts, and other professionals must embrace and familiarize themselves with these systems. This sector is not just a niche. It is an expanding frontier in Kenya's economic landscape, one that demands competence, integrity, and understanding. In conclusion, let me once again commend the leadership of Mualim National Circle for this bold and inclusive step. You have shown that financial institutions can innovate while upholding ethical and moral values that resonate with their members' faith and culture. May this initiative, the Mualim Sharia compliant window, grow and prosper, serving as a beacon of inclusivity, faith-based innovation, and economic empowerment. May Allah bless your efforts, guide your intentions, and make this venture a source of benefit and a barakah for all. Asanteni sana. Assalamu alaikum.
Shukran jazilan, Chief Kadi, for those excellent remarks. Sasa ule wakati umewadia, ile expectancy ya mwaka mzima. Sasa leo ndio mtoto tunamtarajia, na wakati ule wa kumtarajia mtoto umefika, lakini kabla kabisa mtoto hajavuta pumzi kwa mara ya kwanza duniani, huyu mtoto wetu Mualim, naomba tuangalie video ama kanda ya video inayofuatia, alafu we launch officially now our new baby. Asanteni sana. Thank you. Let's clap for ourselves. Kwa taadhima, kwa heshima, ninaomba sasa tuwaite viongozi wetu wanaofuatia ili tuweze kumpokelea huyu mgeni. Tunaomba Profesa Tego na brother Saleh Zaran, Sheikh Saleh ufike hapa mbele, alafu na Chief Kadhi tafadhali welcome hapa mbele, tumpokelee mtoto wetu rasmi ili sote tuweze kupiga vifijo na nderemo. Karibuni sana. Pande huu kidogo. Sasa nafikiri nitamwachia programu hii David aweze kuendelesha programu hii. Asanteni sana.
Sasa tunataka launch live. I hope everyone is set, the media and everyone. But on Fetting, I know you're now live, and the guys for the video. So 1, 2, 3, go!
Makofi, makofi, makofi jamani, makofi. Mtoto tumempokelea, makofi. Asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Sasa wakubwa, ninawaomba vile tu mupo, you come outside polepole. Hapa nyuma kuna arrangement mumewekewa, kutakuwa na a brief interview ili muweze kueleza yaliyomo kwenye mioyo yenu. Lakini tunafurahi sana kumpokea mtoto. Asanteni sana. Tupigie makofi tena.
Are you ready?
So we are also. You are guys.
No, not yet.
Are you okay?
No. No.
Oh, a few minutes. Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Everything is set.
Okay.
Maybe you can just introduce yourself so that we just
Thank you.
Is there a need for you to take the mic?
Yeah, I thought so. Some. Okay.
Name is your name and the station that you're from. There's no more.
There's no more. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm Kenneth Odhiambo, the CEO of Mualim National. And today is a very momentous occasion for us as we introduce Mualim. Mualim is basically an Islamic finance window that offers an opportunity to our Muslim faith-based members, and not only Muslim faith-based members, but even those who believe in the principles and the features of this product. And what we are looking for is basically to be more inclusive in our finance offering and products offering, and also to expand our operations in terms of not only looking at what we earn, but also serve as many Kenyans as possible to be more financially inclusive.
Maybe you can say something about it, came as a result of what?
Mualim actually is one of the innovations that we thought of when we were developing our current strategy. That was 2 years back. And what we thought of was that a lot of our members actually who actually believe in Islamic finance, we felt that they were left out, and they kept on asking in terms of what is in it for them, because them actually don't believe in our conventional financial products. So that is how we thought about it. And in our year 2, actually, we started the journey. We didn't just start the other day. There are quite a lot of things that had to be put in place. We had to get a council. We had to get the professionals who actually understand the Islamic finance and how to introduce it. And as we speak today, this marks one of the hallmarks of these products, because the preparations have been pretty good and very resilient. We have moved each and every step in terms of what is expected. And at the end of it now, including even our cost solution, in terms of having a cost solution that can be able to serve the Sharia window, compliance products and services, the councils have looked at it and they are actually satisfied that it will meet, if it is fit for the purpose in terms of offering this financial product. Right. I start with the numbers. Looking at our membership segments, it's around 167,000. But out of that 167, we have around 17% who are Muslim-based members. But remember, I did mention this product is not specifically for Muslim faith-based members, but it's mostly for people who believe in ethical finance. And that is basically what has been said here, and including myself here. I am also eligible, not as a Muslim, but as a member who believes in ethical finance, to patronize this product. Right. As we had that engagement there of the requirements in terms of Sharia compliant is that we need to have segregated running Sharia compliant as a strategic business unit. And that means that the funds that are so mobilized there are meant for the purpose of patronage of only land. We also run conventional financial services, which of course we already do. And the requirement is that if we are running that product, then it must be run strictly in principles of those Sharia and Islamic finance. And that is why we are talking of segregating the financial records and also the cost system that runs that, and also including bank accounts, because the council will have an oversight role in terms of how the funds are utilized and how they're dispersed. And that must be in compliance with the Sharia, Sharia framework in terms of that Islamic finance.
Just will the new book necessitate any talks with the regulator maybe on how we operate going forward?
The regulator is already having some, I think 1 or 2 circles that are already offering that. But the issue that probably we have been discussing is how can they build more capacity to be able to regulate that segment of financial offering, also the Islamic side of it. They are already in motion, actually, including the latest onboarding that they did for some of the staff. They already have that segment of staff that actually are more conversant with the Islamic finance, and that, of course, they're already moving in that direction.
So we engage them
They
already?
they gave approval. Actually, we are late as we speak. The approval was given almost 6 months ago. It's only that we had to be very structured in the way that we bring this product, because there are several basic tenets of Islamic finance that were involved that make sure that we actually comply in terms of how we bring in that product. Otherwise, it's not just any ordinary product. There is every step that we have to follow, including having a separate council that was carefully chosen, and people who understand the Islamic finance, and those who actually have experience in Islamic finance that actually guided us. So the regulator actually have already approved this product. So the issue is now launching and patronage that is remaining.
Thank you very much. Joel Gashari is my name, the chairman, national chairman of Mualim National DT SACCO. Allow me to state that we are happy that today we are pronouncing ourselves that this innovative idea that started close to around 2 years ago has come into fruition. As the CEO said, we have engaged our members for quite a number, for some time. We have seen an experience out of the conventional way of doing business. This is whereby our Muslim faithful, since they do not want to partake loans on the conventional way, they do not want to get or earn a dividend. You find the majority of them are not able to patronize the BOSA. You'll find they only patronize the SE at 4. Those who patronize BOSA product, they only do so for 11 months. They only save for around 11 months, then they withdraw their deposit because they do not want to wait until the end of the year so that they can be able to earn a dividend. That is the need that we are addressing currently. Moving forward from today, we have been able to train all our senior members, our senior management staff, sorry. We have also trained the staff at the branches. We have now we're going to have 22 physical FOSA branches. Majority of them we have already trained them. We have close to around 14 satellite branches all over the country. We have also trained them on this product. So from today, we believe that our staff are prepared to explain and also to onboard any of a member that will be interested to partake of this product. So we look forward that in the next close to around 6 months or even 1 year, over 20% of our members have a membership of around close to 170,000 members. They can be part and parcel of this product offering that we are launching today. Any other question? Okay.
Thank you so much. My name is Sunya Hassan Omar. I'm the acting chief Qadi. Okay. So ask me the questions. So that is sorry, I'm not used to this.
I want to ask about the chief Qadi, about the preparedness quality, sample coming into the fray. Of the others that will be there, how will the Ummah really receive this new product, and how, now that you endorse the product, how well can you encourage
My name is Sufyan Hassan Omar. Chief Qadi, National SACCO for just launched today, and from the perspective of the Muslim this is another opportunity, because we have already had another opportunity for us, especially for our teachers who have been a member of this SACCO, but being prevented because of ethical issues, because of the safeguarding the faith on the issue of the ethics. Actually, and the SACCO, the product will create. It is a good method for
Sean is about all of the fact that no,
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Saleh Sore, the chairman to the Sharia Advisory Council for Mualim National DT SACCO. Of course, coming up with a product dubbed Mualim for the members who want to partake the Sharia compliant proposition for this particular society. It's very, very important to note that as a Sharia Advisory Council, we have walked the journey right from discussion up to the launch. And therefore, we've been able to verify and go through all the products that have been proposed by Mualim National SACCO, basically coming in to give in the Sharia compliant proponent in the already existing product that they already have. Therefore, we have verified, gone through the products and said, yes, this particular product Muslim community, those who want to partake line the Sharia principles. Therefore, it is our mandate to oversee this. Also, have support from the agent to be able to do periodic Sharia audits and reviews. This will ascertain that actually the product that was launched or the guidance that were given by the Sharia Advisory Council have been followed by the society. Therefore, I would like to call upon all the members who want to take this approach to come on board and be able to enjoy the innovation that has been brought about by the board of directors and management of Mualim National DT SACCO.
Thank you so much. Media had flashed the treasury, they were very good as they are. So thank you. Welcome back to the hall.
Thank you.
yeah. Mimi ndo mnarudi peke yenu au sawa.
Ambayo sasa ni ya panel. Tutaomba our members
ama utumie
sit.
Ana record. Lakini audio ni ya nani?
Sit.
Hii yenye naongea hapa.
Then Professor Chero, naomba tafadhali uchukue seat.
Hiyo ndio sasa ni na receiver nani alikuwa naye?
Sasa ni muendelee.
As we
You cannot become an expert in Islamic finance or Islamic banking unless you understand it, you've studied it. It's a branch of economics, Islamic economics. So not everyone can be an expert in that field, just like we can't all become neurosurgeons. Secondly, what makes something Islamic or something to be right in Islamic or right in Christianity, it is the means, how it was done. Just to give an example, if you have two people, one of them went to the elders, akawaposa, akaita chief kadi, akafunga ndoa, wakaanza kuishi pamoja, wakazaa watoto, akapata watoto 5. Another one akaenda shortcut, akafanya kama mistake, akapata watoto 5. If you look at them physically, they all look the same. Wale watoto ambao wamepitia kwa kadi hawatakuwa purple or grey in color, they look the same. The food prepared by the other one will not taste bitter, or the clothes washed will not be dirty. Everything will look the same from the face value. But one is halal, Sharia compliant, one is similar in Christianity, the means justifies the end. So what makes Islamic banking Islamic, first of all, is the means. How did he arrive at that? Niccolo Machiavelli, I know, says that the end justifies the means. But in Christianity and in Islam, the means justifies the end. If the means is halal, the end will be halal. If the means is haram, the end will be haram. That's why the one tenet, the rule number 1 in Islamic finance is, we say, money is not a commodity. You cannot sell money. If you sell money to you, nikikupa 100,000, utaregesha hizo 100,000. But there's a verse in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, that's chapter 2, verse 275, you've been told, أَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْءَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَى. God has permitted trade. He has prohibited interest. Trade ni biashara. Bay, أَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْءَ. You see the Swahili word biashara is from 2 Arabic words, bay wa shira, buying and selling. Biashara, bay, shira. So buying and selling has been permitted. That's why when you walk to us today and you say, I'm a member, I have my savings 100,000, I want to borrow 3 times my savings, nataka laki tatu. The first question the staff will ask you is, why do you want the money? So you have to say the purpose in Islamic finance. Maybe you'll say, my purpose, I want to buy a refrigerator, for instance. So the question is, why are you buying the refrigerator? Bring the invoice. So as a circle, we purchase the refrigerator, add our profit, sell it to you. If the profit on the other side, interest is 10%, you also add a profit of 10%. If you are returning the money, let's say within a year, in a refrigerator with 100,000, we add a profit of 10%, it becomes 110, we sell the fridge to you at 110,000. أَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْءَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَى. God has permitted trade. We can buy and sell, it's allowed. So we sell the fridge to you, 110 ambayo tunakudai, utaregesha pole pole. But on the other side, you will come for 100,000, you will be given the 100,000, there's no underlying contract, there's nothing you're buying or selling, the 100,000 unaongeza 10,000 juu unaregesha. In both scenarios, you return 110. The first scenario, utapitia kwa kadi na kwa wazee. Ile fridge imepitia kwa wazee na kwa kadi, inakuwa halal, ile ingine inakuwa haram. So in terms of amount, if you're looking for the difference, and I'm telling the Muslims, if you're looking for the difference in the amount of money you pay, there's no difference there. But if you're looking for difference in the process, one person can go to the mosque and pray without wudu. Another one will take wudu as Sunday. Both of them will have prayed, but mmoja hajapata process. So that's what makes it different. The means justifies the end. Don't look for the difference in the amount. Usianze kusema hii interest imebadilishwa ikafanya profit. Profit is from buying goods and services. Interest is from selling money. A shopkeeper will not say, I bought this unga at 50 shillings and I'm selling to you at interest of 10 shillings. How is the same, Michael? It will even look awkward if you're not a Muslim. Because profit is from buying goods and services. So the test of whether something is Islamic or not is not in the amount or the percent. The test is there anything which is being bought or sold? If there's a good or service being bought or sold, that is Islamic. Even if you call it interest. Nikinunua hii sofa at 50,000 and sell it to you at 52,000 and call the 2,000 on top interest, haita kwa interest. Na nikikupa 100,000, nikwambia 100,000 niregeshe na ikiwa 1,000 juu, 110, 101,000 profit. Even if I call it profit, that will remain interest. The name will not change the nature. Thank you.
Shukran, Sheikh Professor Tego. I think we've come to the end of our panel for today. Let's applaud them, please. Let's clap for them. Shukran, you may be seated. Now, the final stage of today's launch is we want now to cut a cake before we give a vote of thanks and a closing prayer. I will kindly and politely, ask Director Grace Otom to come in front where we're going to cut the cake. Will it be cut from there? Madam Director, and you look so nice in that hijab. We'll also ask the CEO and the Director of the Board to join. We'll ask the Chair of the Council also to join, and we'll ask the Father, Professor Tego. I know you've been here, but please come. And of course, you can flank them behind. And of course, Brother Mualim, Sheikh Mualim, karibuni sana. Muko tayari? Muko tayari? And Madam Brenda as well. Muko tayari? They look nice in those hijabs. Okay, so we start. If you're ready, let me know, because we want to do a countdown. Okay? We want to do a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's clap for the new baby. Congratulations, congratulations. Mualim has been born. We have a new baby called Mualim has been born. Karibu sana, Mualim National Sacco, ufungue akaunti, uwe member wetu katika huyu mtoto mgeni. Let's clap for them. Asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Photos are fine? Okay, please. Okay, now our legal and company secretary, Madam Brenda, will give a vote of thanks as we circulate the plates so that we have a taste of this celebration from the cake. So as it comes around, Madam Brenda will give us a vote of thanks. Tumkaribisha na makofi ya moto tafadhali. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kibati. Good morning, distinguished guests, colleagues and partners. I know it's been a long morning. We've been here longer than we expected, but we thank you for your patience. So I'll give the vote of thanks on behalf of Mwalimu. So on behalf of Mualim National DT Sacco, I extend our deepest gratitude to all of you for joining us in celebrating the successful launch of our Sharia window. It's a landmark achievement in our journey towards inclusive and ethical financial solutions. We're especially honored by the presence of the Chief Qadi in absentia, whose gracious attendance has added immense value and significance to this event that we had today. We also extend our sincere appreciation to SASRA, our regulator, for their guidance and approval of this product. The oversight and commitment to financial integrity have been instrumental in making this launch a reality. To our board of directors, thank you for your strategic leadership, for approving the Sharia window, and for establishing the governance structures that are required, the policies, and very critically, the Sharia Advisory Council that underpins its whole success now and in the future. To our staff, your dedication in developing the product, preparing contractual documents, and executing our go-to-market strategy, which has been quite intense, has been nothing short of exemplary. You have turned what we had as a vision into reality. We're especially grateful to our Sharia Advisory Council led by Sheikh Saleh, for your invaluable input in ensuring compliance with Islamic principles and for guiding us with wisdom and clarity throughout this journey. A heartfelt thank you to Merited Law, who are in the room, seated at that table, for your expert legal advisory services, from the inception all the way to the contractual documents and forms that we did. We had many nights and days that we worked on this, even Saturdays. And to BTI College, led by Najma, who's also seated at that table, for your pivotal role in policy development, in ensuring that our staff capacity is built, and also ensuring that our IT system is actually ready for this launch. For event organizers and caterers, we are very grateful for your professionalism and your attention to detail, which has made, of course, this celebration seamless and memorable. Most importantly, we extend our sincere appreciation to our members. Thank you for trusting us and giving us the opportunity to innovate on your behalf. Your needs and aspirations continue to inspire us every day to create financial solutions that are inclusive, ethical, and empowering. As we mark this milestone, let us remember that it's not just a launch of a window. It's actually the beginning of a new chapter in ethical and inclusive financial empowerment. Innovation is born from purpose, and purpose is sustained by service, which we intend on providing. So we do pray that this Sharia window will be a light that guides us and our members towards nurturing your dreams and our dreams to possibilities for a better future. So once again, thank you so much for your contribution, for your support, and also for your presence in this specific event. Asanteni sana. May God bless you. May you have good journey masses to wherever it is you're going to. And also send our greetings and our love to your people who you meet. Asanteni.
Asante sana, Madam Brenda, for those wise words. We now, as we take the cake, we wish to close with a word of prayer, and I'll call upon Sheikh Maulid Dawood to give us a word of prayer. I can see fingers are pointing elsewhere, but I know you are ready.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Said. You know my father, my lecturer, the person who has molded us, all of us, is around here. So every person has got his own portion. Victor, Al-Sheikh, Al-Walid, the father.
الحمد لله وكفى بالله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم إنا نسألك من الخير كله عاجله وعاجله ما علمنا منه ما لم نعلم. ونعوذ بك من الشر كله عاجله وعاجله ما علمنا منه ما لم نعلم. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم يسر أمورنا كلها. اللهم يسر أمورنا كلها. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا ولم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكن من الخاسرين. صلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakallah khair, shukran. Allahumma make the prayer. Now we have come to the end of this session. People can now network with freely. They can mingle and interact to get to know one another freely, and also guests can leave at their own pleasure. However, for the guests who are seated in the front tables, we have specific something that you need to see either Brenda or Abdulrazak before you leave. So you'll be organized on how that can happen. Otherwise, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah khair. Our invited, those invited guests, our scholars, our board of directors, including our very own SUPCOM, who have been really supporting us all through. After this session, please kindly, I know time is of essence, kindly walk to 10th floor. There's a small briefing you'll be given there, and then you can leave at your own pleasure. So you can either start to walk up there now, which is okay if you're done with your cake eating. Otherwise, asanteni sana. Naomba sote tusimame tuwapigie makofi wakitoka mpaka waende nje. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki. Mungu awabariki Mualim, Mungu awabariki Mwalimu National, ili tuweze kuendelea mbele na kufanya vyema zaidi. Tuendelee kupiga makofi tafadhali, msichoke. Tafadhali msichoke. Hii ni standing ovation. A lot of work has gone into this. Kwa hivyo tuwashukuruni. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Sasa nafikiri kupata sauti mtajirudisha kwa wenyewe, kupata sauti mtajirudisha kwa wenyewe. Tunaweza kuketi sasa, asanteni sana, ninaweza kurudi kuketi na kuenjoy keki hiyo ya mtoto huyu aliyezaliwa leo. Asanteni sana, na Mungu awabariki, na Mungu azidi kutubariki kwa hii kazi njema, ili Mwalimu National uendelee kwenda mbele na mbele. Na vile